Dungeness is as bleak as it is beautiful, as wild as it is wonderful. It promotes a reaction in everyone who comes here, a bit like the building we've come to see today. From the outside, I know what you're thinking, but never judge a book by its cover.
Buildings shouldn't necessarily wear all of their tricks on the outside.
And this one certainly doesn't. The interior is a welcome relief from the harsh exterior and the Dungeness climate. But why live here?
What's really attractive about it is the fact that the light changes all the time, and it's the light and the atmosphere is always changing. So in a day you get a myriad of different atmospheres.
It's quite hostile though. Do you not find it quite austere?
Sometimes I'll have been down here for a few days and it will feel like I've been out on a boat, because you're windburnt, you really are exposed to the elements. But that's its attraction.
But it wasn't just Dungeness that appealed to Brian, it was the building's history.
The site was Trinity House Experimental Station. Trinity House is the organisation that's responsible for looking after all of the lighthouses in England. And it's a place where they would do nautical experiments on a myriad of different things, from signalling to foghorns to light ranges.
What was this building once used for?
This is the fog signal building, and so it was the building that housed the compressors to charge up the various foghorns that they experimented with. They'd haul different types of foghorns onto the roof, and then they would experiment, and obviously there'd be people out at sea recording to understand how effective any particular mechanism was.
How did you come up with this idea of creating a pavilion from something which was such an industrial building?
Well, partly because it's incredibly near to the sea, and because you almost have 360-degree windows, you kind of really do appreciate the changes in light and the changes in the way that the weather works.
So what was this building used for?
This is the generator building. This is the building that powered all the experiments.
Oh, exciting. Wow, it doesn't look like a generator building now, does it? What do you use it for now?
Well, because it was built for the generator, it was built to be able to withstand an explosion.
Wow.
So it's an incredibly cosy and warm space. And so I use it, I suppose it's my library, it's my study. It's the place where it's kind of almost like an inner sanctum.
This building takes industrial living to a new level, not least because the floors vary in height. Where did you get the idea from?
Well, it was a constraint, because all of the sleeping areas or bedrooms had to be a certain level above sea level. Oh. And it's interesting because at first you think, oh, what a problem, but in actual fact it actually helped the design.
This has always been a pioneering site, once for marine testing and now for design. But it's been fascinating to see the evolution of the experimental station. Stacey Paul, ITV News, Dungeness.